what could I actually get?
Well, do you want to make a list?
Weed.
Weed. Maybe crystal meth.
Ketamine you can get here.
Cocaine and heroin.
LSD.
I wouldn't say there's much that you couldn't get.
I know like weed's like really common.
That's quite easy to get hold of, I'd say, for teenagers my age.
Some of my friends' parents who sort of do weed occasionally or something like that, like just really, don't know why, but they sort of treat weed as tobacco and they just smoke it casually.
Yeah.
I don't have access to weed. I know people who smoke weed.
I think a boy in our school was caught dealing weed and stuff.
I'd say it's easier to get hold of drugs than it is to get hold of like alcohol or something like that.
Oh, definitely.
And there's not really like much of a clamp down on it by the police and stuff.
You buy like drugs on the street and that, and the only way you can get alcohol is to get it from shops.
My best friend's little sister, she's about 8 or 9, she found cocaine at the bus stop.
I can get hold of cannabis and I think ketamine.
I don't even know if it's against the law, but I don't think it's like a hard like drug.
Some of my friends, they go out, take it on like a Friday night or something.
Oh, lovely.
Peer pressure. They take it to be confident.
They'll be like, yeah, everyone's doing it, we can do it.
Gives them like status, or so-and-so's done weed the other day, he's pretty cool or something like that.
Want to fit into the crowd.
When you know that it's not allowed, it's like you have to have it.
By just going, that is bad, it's probably like giving them like more motivation to actually try it.
They want to try it because they think it's cool.
Or sometimes they just feel so depressed, they just take it and they want to like escape the world.
You don't want to be the loner that walks the corridors.
People who are stressed.
Anyone can start taking drugs. It's not like the people that hang out loads or the people that aren't cool. Like, anyone takes drugs.
It isn't easy to say no, but it is a good advice to say no.
They change their personality.
They do change quite a lot.
They don't really care as much.
You find it hard to sort of sustain a proper conversation.
Become secluded from everybody else and you don't really hear from them a lot.
They're always stressed out.
Before they'd be like quite like happy and like have a bit of a laugh when they'll start taking like everything seriously.
I think a lot of people that are doing it or have done it, they're a bit touchy, a bit like...
meaner. It sounds stupid, but they get harsher sort of thing.
Their actual look, they do look quite a lot different.
They don't really care about anybody else, but apart from themselves and the drug they need.
It's just bad.
The moods are different.
I know one person who was quite addicted to like weed.
Won't go to work and instead just sits there smoking weed all day basically.
See like this change in him, he got very thin and he was sort of hyper all the time.
Before he ever started like smoking it, he was fine, he was lovely to be around, things like that, but now it's like you see him and it's like, oh.
I've seen like people just start taking weed and stuff and then end up doing it like every day.
Even if they did like kind of stop taking the drugs, you can't really get like the person back that they was, if you know, it like completely changes you like kind of forever.
Whatever people say, you do get messed up from doing it.